Hello people, welcome to another video. And oh god, today is a video about probably the worst, what's the word, apology video of 2023. Forget the what is it, Colleen Billinger, whatever, that apology. This one is me is probably either just as bad or worse. So let's explain. So
I think Luke put it best at the roast.
this is their CEO, whatever. Whatever. So now maybe I should explain what sort of started this whole fire. It was all started by them doing a video about a cooler block thing, basically. Maybe I should get a video. Yeah, here's the video on your videos.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the hard.
So, as you can see, this is like the follow-up video. So this, so if you go 48 seconds, you'll see.
So we posted some coverage yesterday with some.
So basically, what they were doing is they were testing the cooler block. It was a prototype from, was it Billet Labs? I believe that's what they're called. Okay, and it's only designed to work on, like, I think the Fay 90 Ti or something like that. It's the 3000 series basically. Oh wait, there's the other video. Probably go to this. So yeah, so
a few days ago, this clip from an LTT lab.
Now that's not the only thing. There's like a bunch of other things. So they're rushing too much. They're making so much videos that they're just making so many errors. Now, whatever, I guess you might think, but this is very bad because they go on about their labs, whatever that means. It's just a word to me. Where they test stuff so, was it rigorously or whatever the word is, really proper test stuff, and say we are getting all the good, correct results, so and so on, but yet they're getting all of these errors with GPUs, CPUs, and whatevers, and yeah, it's just getting really bad, and yeah. So it was basically the quality of the videos and them basically rushing, which is why the quality is going down. That's sort of how it started. But other things have happened since then. For example, this isn't recent, like this year, but it's still things. So this is a person about their son who built a tiny YouTube channel named Mindchop years ago. Due to legal issues with his MCM, he was not able to get a silver play button brought into NCIX bankruptcy auction to buy one with the hopes of engraving it with his channel's name. We bought it from the auction fair and square, yet Linus demanded that we hand it over to you. We said no, and you got your fans to harass their son and flooded his channels with dislikes and hateful comments. He stopped making videos, fell into a deep depression. He wasn't good with school, he was always bullied, but found love in making videos. He expressed a desire in making more videos, so I encouraged him to continue. We hoped your toxic fans would leave him alone. They created a Reddit account for him to use in the future. He posted another video last year after a long hiatus, but his fans, Linus's fans, continued to harass him he ended his life in August, and yeah, basically, I agree. Nice is a monster. So, and then blah blah nonsense. Nonsense. So, controversy number 1. There's an advert. Oh god. But hopefully you get the point. Basically. Ridiculous already. That's that. Now this thing was only published recently, apparently 8 hours ago. I might be wrong because I'm not using Twitter. If I go on Twitter, it'll probably show me. Because I think I'm still logged in. Blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. It is actually from them. So, basically, she's expected to post 3 tweets, 2 Instagram posts, and 2 TikToks minimum per day. Also expected to plan, film, and edit 2 Flight Plane exclusives per week. This included wrangling people to be in them when they were also struggling to get their work done. Sort of relates to what was going on earlier. Also expected to manage, plan, come up with, execute, and get approval for, and schedule out all the sponsored content on socials, not including YouTube. So maybe that makes it less bad. But there are a lot more worse things coming up. So just a warning. She cannot speak what it's like now since she quit. Misspoke originally when she stated that she signed an NDA. I thought the employee handbook acted as one. She's not a lawyer. Fair enough. Whatever. Mistakes happen. It was, just a small mistake. Unlike what's been going on with LTT. So, she never made any statements regarding my time there because I feared even more backlash from a community that was already attacking, defaming, and sending death threats. She also feared for her future in this career given that LTT is large, which is probably what Linus doesn't think, and has industry connections, which also suggests they are large. Okay? At the time, the company brought her mental health to an all-time low. This is where it starts to... You'll see what's going on. You could talk to anyone who was around her at any time during her employment, and they would confirm it. She would not recommend anyone she knew to work there, especially with her experiences as a woman in the office. Okay? This is where it starts to get constantly belittled by certain members of upper management. She's called incompetent. And then there'll be even worse stuff like film, big girl pants, and be more assertive. Just ridiculous stuff like that, basically. It's not appropriate behaviour. After enough complaints from her, she was pulled into meeting. In that meeting, the writer's room was pointed to, and was asked, do you think any of these people would have a hard time getting a job? No. Oh god, okay. Apparently it was about a month into working there. And then she was pointing to us, what about you? And she was scared, are you going to fire me? And she was laughed at and told to stop being so pessimistic. As if her job and ability hadn't been vaguely threatened. She was then asked to agree to a verbal no drama contact, which sounds like censorship. That's what it sounds like. And then in that moment, she realised that she was no longer considered part of the team, and she was now a threat because she was putting up a fuss when she believed that she was being treated fairly and appropriately. The verbal agreement wasn't right, I agree. It was behind the scenes warning with no record, and it sounds like censorship. One came very shortly after she'd come forward saying that she had been inappropriately grabbed multiple times in the office, amongst other issues. Yeah, this is starting to get real messed up. Although maybe these problems starting to surface already are getting ridiculous. Warning came very shortly. So she was barred from being videos. So yeah, that's why she was in like content. Georgie, can you see this is getting really bad? Now, I think I'm going to stop here because I will go back to the apology video. So I did sort of talk about it. So this was actually published after the video, so it's not addressed in here, but yeah. The way they all speak is very corporate, very lifeless.
My history building gaming PCs goes even further back to when I built like
Sort of smiling slightly,
everyone
but
assured me it was
just
guaranteed to overclock to 450 megahertz. I guess my trip
to try and make it more lifeful. It doesn't really work. We go
he allowed his
further
personal feelings on the
in.
matter to cloud his judgment, and I want to.
It just sort of, the way they all talk is very weird, and it's pretty much corporate nonsense. But I think the bit that completely
continue constructive feedback
ruins it is this bit right at the end,
and ready for this message from our sponsor,
which is just ruins it. And guess what? They all shield their Twitters, their merch, their rubbish, the rubbish, the rubbish, the rubbish, the rubbish, the rubbish, the rubbish. Can you see this apology video is rubbish? And I mean, like to dislike ratio is unsurprisingly not mixed, although this is glitching out a bit. That's proof from like whatever the last video I watched, that bar. So if I refresh it should technically be a bit more correct. And of course this is only for people with the return YouTube dislike, which not everyone's gonna have, so it could be even more, but yeah, that's more accurate. But yeah, now I'm going to go to another thing that sort of slips under the radar. So let's go to the WAN show from the 2nd of June 2023.
Yeah, it's a 3-cylinder. Would you
And basically, he says a slur.
actively actually enjoy it?
It has a manual transmission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a 3-cylinder
Here he says it.
manual tranny.
He said it. So, not a good look. Really not a good look. Although this sort of just slipped under the radar, and only really happened
Super lightweight
in the chat. Of course, it's a bit delayed, which is why the messages will suddenly pop in a
you track it for
few
me?
seconds.
So
let's mute this, just make my life a bit easier. So in a sec, it will people are going to show their reactions and be like, excuse me, what? Yeah, manual what? Uh-oh. Yeah, can you see? This is where it sort of starts to come down. But it mostly seemed to just, yeah. I don't really know why this channel gets so much support, because not all of these controversies are new. There are more that I think, for example, it was like one of the clips, I don't really know too much, I'll just warn you, for like their backpack. It was like poorly designed or something. Warning, I'm saying this, I don't know the exact details. And basically they come up with a warranty that's literally called Trust Me Bro, which is a terrible name. It makes you seem like you don't actually care. And yeah, bad. So I think this is the downhill for them. If you go into their subscriber statistics, they lost 100k roughly. Unfortunately, YouTube abbreviated all these subscribers, and so you cannot tell the exact numbers, but they have indeed lost subscribers. That's going to be it for today. Oh wait, I was going to say, it looks like they've lost even more, although maybe not. Although there might be. Although that's basing it off of maybe a 15.3. All that could mean, since they're losing it, they're going to lose 100,000 more. Whatever, doesn't matter. That's going to be it for today. And goodbye. They've basically messed up real bad. And I'm kind of glad that, especially Linus, I really don't think he's a good person, is sort of having all this controversy, because it's not new, it's just old, and no one's noticed until now, so it's effectively messed up real bad. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Goodbye.